The mid-range market really struggled in the 2010s, often offering subpar performance, limited software support, and lackluster cameras compared to their pricier brethren. However, the market has matured over the past few years with the trickle-down nature of tech, which means it's now much more tempting. Mid-range smartphones in 2024 can provide numerous benefits, including robust camera capabilities, long-lasting battery life, powerful performance, and more. Premium features like wireless charging and IP68 water resistance have started making their way into this category, although they are not yet universally available. To help you find the right model, we've listed the top 5 best mid-range smartphones and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. Number 5. iPhone 14, our pick for the best iPhone under $700. If you're an Apple fan dead set on getting an iPhone, then there are a couple of options on the market at the moment. At €799 and $799, the regular iPhone 15 is too expensive for what we consider a mid-range phone, so that's crossed off the list. But the now discounted $699 iPhone 14 is within budget and a great choice. Sporting a 6.1-inch Super Retina XDR display, the iPhone 14 provides a top-notch video watching experience, complete with Dolby Atmos support for impressive HDR playback. It's not quite as large as the iPhone 14 Plus's 6.7-inch panel, but that also means it's much more comfortable to use one-handed as long as you can get on with the comparatively angular design of Apple's iPhone. Elsewhere, a dual 12MP camera setup serves well in both well-lit and low-light scenarios, though it lacks the finesse of high-res sensors from both the iPhone 14 Pro and its Android brethren. Still, premium features like Dolby Atmos HDR video recording and some of the best video stabilization around will mean you'll likely be happy with what's on offer. The Apple A15 Bionic within the iPhone 14 isn't the most powerful chipset Apple makes, but it'll suffice for day-to-day use in gaming, comfortably keeping pace with the most powerful mid-rangers around. Wireless charging is here, as is an IP68 rating for dust and water resistance. It's also just a very nice-looking phone with multiple tasteful color options available. If you want a cheaper iPhone, the iPhone SE 2022 packs decent performance but in a slightly dated body with a smaller screen. Number 4. Samsung Galaxy A54 5G. Our pick for the best mid-range Samsung phone. If you're a Samsung purist and your budget can't quite stretch to the €849 Samsung Galaxy S23, the more budget-friendly €449 Galaxy A54 5G might suit your need. It sports a near-identical design to the flagship Galaxy S23 series, complete with rounded edges and a minimalistic camera setup on the rear, and even makes the jump to a glass rear for an added premium feel, though it's let down somewhat by the polycarbonate frame. Netflix bingers and social media addicts will love the 6.4-inch 120Hz AMOLED display, delivering vibrant colors and deep blacks. It's just as good for gaming, though with the distinctly mid-range Exynos 1380 chipset, it's more limited to 2D titles than AAA 3D games like Call of Duty Mobile with top-end graphics enabled. Though it may seem like a downgrade on paper compared to the 64mm snapper of its predecessor, the A54 5G's 50mm main lens has a larger sensor and improved OIS that leads to notable improvements in low-light photography, though it can't quite compete with the Pixel 7. The inclusion of a 5000 mAh battery is welcome, matching the top-end S23 Ultra and beating the flagship S23 and S23 Plus, but battery life is a bit hit and miss in real-world conditions. It has the potential to last all day with average use, but pushing the A54 5G to its limits will leave you scrambling for a charger. And with 25W charging, it takes quite some time to charge too. Number 3, Motorola Edge 40, our pick for the best lightweight and mid-range phone. Motorola's mid-range Edge 40 is a strong option for prospective buyers, offering not only a sleek, svelte design, but impressive camera performance, a gorgeous display, and fast 68W charging tech for 529s. The design of the Edge 40 is unique, sporting a vegan leather rear that completely encompasses the rear, including the camera housing, with the material also proving to be grippy enough to wield the 6.55-inch phone one-handed without much issue. It's also one of the thinner and lighter options around at 7.6mm and 172G, respectively. The display is rapid at 144Hz, with POLED tech delivering the vibrant colors and inky blacks expected of the tech. It's just a shame that the 144Hz refresh rate is locked, with the auto refresh rate option only cycling between 60 and 120 Hz. The main 50MP rear camera has the widest aperture around at f1.4, and combined with PDAF and OIS, takes impressive low-light photos for the money. It also adds a nice natural bokeh to most images with a relatively shallow depth of field. The ultra-wide isn't quite as capable, however, and the selfie camera delivered consistently washed-out images. Things aren't quite as rosy when it comes to performance, though. The Dimensity 8020 chipset is more than enough to power the day-to-day experience without lag, but the phone can quickly overheat when playing demanding games like Call of Duty Mobile, leading to lag and frame rate drops. Number 2. Nothing Phone. 2. If you want a smartphone that stands out from the crowd, look no further than the Nothing Phone 2. Continuing what was started with the Nothing Phone 1, the latest model sports the same unique transparent look that gives a good look at some of the components powering the phone, and the glyph interface has made a return too. The white LED strips on the rear are much brighter this time around, and, thanks to improvements in the strips, the light show is much more customizable. That's further improved by Glyph Composer, a synthesizer-style app that allows you to create your visual ringtones that sync with the rear lighting panel. It's not just a looker either. It sports the flagship-level Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 for top-end power and efficiency, a 4700 mAh battery with 45 watts charging that delivers a full charge in under an hour, and a dual 50mm rear camera offering. There's also Nothing OS 2.0, introducing new features like widget support on both the lock screen and always-on display. It's heavily stylized with a dot matrix iconography that won't be to everyone's tastes, but as with the hardware, it certainly sets itself apart from the mid-range competition. Number 1. Google Pixel 7a, our pick for the best camera phone. The Pixel 7a is an impressive mid-range Android phone that combines excellent camera skills, Google's renowned software, and an affordable price tag. It has quickly become a favorite among the trusted reviews staff. Google's latest A-series device matches many of the essential features found in its pricier counterpart, the Pixel 7, while also offering several advantages over the Pixel 6a. These advantages include convenient Qi wireless charging, a generous 8 GB of memory, a faster 90Hz screen compared to the Pixel 6a's 60Hz, and a sturdy metal body that improves durability. The standout feature of the Pixel 7a is, as many would expect from this series, its impressive camera array. Equipped with a new 64-megapixel sensor that's far larger than the one in the Pixel 6a, it captures exceptional images in various lighting conditions, accurately rendering skin tones. In fact, it's hard to find a better phone in this price range that can match the camera performance here. Under the hood, the Pixel 7a is powered by the same Tensor G2 chip found in its higher-end counterparts, the Pixel 7 and Pixel 7 Pro. This chip offers satisfactory performance for its price range and handles the phone's AI features, such as call screening and voice recording, with ease. There are faster, more capable mid-range phones though, including the Asus Zenfone 9. It's worth noting that the Pixel 7a's battery life is average, and charging is slow. While the phone generally lasts a day, heavy screen usage on busier days might require a quick recharge. A full charge can take over 100 minutes, and a charger needs to be purchased separately. Overall, the Pixel 7a presents itself as an impressive choice, combining excellent camera capabilities, Google's software prowess, and an affordable price point.